reserves depleting. Exquisite blasting, Spartan.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? So this is going to be a weapons guide for Halo Infinite. However, it's not going to be sort of the standard format of going through each weapon sort of one by one and talking about them individually, and these are all the characteristics of this gun, blah blah blah, or doing sort of a tier list of these are the A tier guns, these are the B tier guns. It's going to be more so talking about it from the perspective of actually being in a fight and using these weapons as efficiently as possible to sort of get like a theoretical fastest time to kill. So I'm going to do this in sort of four main categories. So at first I'm going to talk about and get sort of the obvious out of the way, which is the weapons that you can get a one-hit kill with, because obviously that's going to be the fastest time to kill that you can get. But then I'll go into weapons individually and sort of using those and how to get a fast time to kill just using one single weapon in a fight. And then I'll get into combos, so weapon combos of using two weapons during a fight, so sort of starting the fight with a gun and then switching to a different weapon to sort of finish the job. And then finally I will talk about weapon plus melee combos. So it's like, you know, you need 3 shots from this gun and then you can do a melee to ensure the kill, or it's 5 shots from this gun and then a melee to ensure the kill. So you don't have those situations where like you shoot and then you melee and the guy's still alive and you're like, damn it. So we'll go through some of those as well. We'll go through all those, and then, you know, I might throw in some additional tidbits here and there as well. Okay, starting off with the rocket launcher for the one-shot kill weapons. You do have to be fairly accurate with it to get a one-shot kill. However, it does have some generous splash damage. For example, like that didn't quite kill him. So you do have to get it pretty close to the guy to get a one-shot kill. Where is he? So there you go. The energy sword, another one-shot kill weapon. One call out with this is that your crosshair will turn whatever color you have as the enemy color in your UI settings when you're close enough to do a charge. So where'd he go? So this will turn yellow when I get close enough. So yellow, white, yellow. So that lets you know if you're close enough to do a charge or not, so you're not whiffing when you go up next to a guy. Okay, the hammer, similar to the sword. However, it's not a guaranteed one-hit kill. You do have to be fairly close to the guy to get that, otherwise it's just going to damage his shields. So, if we can find him. So, you see there, didn't kill him, but took his shields out. But if you get close enough, it will one-shot him. The sniper rifle is a one-shot kill if it's a headshot. Otherwise, it's 2 body shots. So, no scope. If you want those one-shot kills with the sniper, it's got to be headshot. The energy rifle is similar to the sniper in the sense that it will give you a one-shot kill if it's a headshot. However, this gun requires 3 body shots to kill, whereas the sniper is only 2 body shots. So for this gun in particular, I think you really want to make sure that you are hitting your headshots to sort of make use of it. Alright, and finally the skewer. Also a one-shot kill anywhere on the body. So we can hit him like in the leg. The only call out with this really is that it's a projectile, so it does have some travel time. So if they are far away, you sort of want to make sure that you lead your shot with it. Next, we are going to talk about using a single gun for the entire duration of a fight and sort of how to get the fastest time to kill you can with just that weapon. However, this is all going to be sort of like theoretical fastest time to kill in the sense that it's assuming you hit like 100% of your shots for the most part. And some guns, that's going to be very hard to do. So there are going to be some guns that, yeah, they can theoretically have a super fast time to kill, but in a real world situation, just the way the gun works, it's going to be very hard to actually hit like 100% accuracy. So just keep that in mind. Before we get started, I figured it would be good just to make a quick clarification for those that don't know. When it comes to breaking shields and how headshots really aren't needed in that regard. So just to sort of do a demonstration of this, I guess, using a pistol, if I do like 7 leg shots or 6 leg shots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, broke shields, headshot. So that was 6 shots to the leg. Here's 6 shots to the head. 6, so same outcome. So just demonstrating that when you're breaking somebody's shields, you don't need to worry about headshots. It's only after the shields are broken that you want to go for a headshot. Okay, so this will be in no particular order, but we'll start off with the battle rifle and sort of do the classic BR combo, which is 3 bursts to the body and then a 4th final burst to the head. So, where is he? 1, 2, 3, head.
Perfect.
For the Bulldog, you really only want to consider using this weapon for super close quarter fights. You can get a 2-shot kill if you're like right next to the guy. Otherwise, it's going to be a 3-shot. So, that's a 3-shot kill. So, you have to be pretty close to get that 2-shot. Otherwise, it's going to be a 3-shot. And then like really anything further than that, it will go up to 4-shot, and then it's just sort of a worthless gun after that. So really only use this for close quarters. Again, if you're right next to the guy, if we can get up, get away. So 2-shot if you're really close to him. The Cinder Shot is actually a really good 2-shot kill weapon. However, there's quite a few different quirks about this gun that we should probably cover. So there's 2 firing modes with this thing. The zoomed in mode will sort of be like a line drive shot straight ahead. However, it follows your cursor. The bullet follows your cursor after you shoot. So if we don't move our cursor, it'll basically go straight ahead. However, if we shoot and then we go that way, or that way, or we can do that, it'll follow your cursor wherever you go after you shoot it. The other firing mode, which is sort of like the standard, not zoomed in mode, I guess, it's sort of like a lob shot, like a grenade launcher kind of. So the way this works though is that it has to touch the ground and then it'll blow up shortly after that. So you want to, when you're doing it this way, this is how I use it most of the time, is you want to hit the ground in front of your enemy. So if the rocket launcher was an enemy, you'd want to shoot the gun actually like right here, and then it'll blow up right in front of their face. So again, just like if we look at this, hits the wall, and then it didn't blow up until it bounced off the ground. So keep that in mind. And then the other thing about this is that it'll actually suck in the enemy to the explosion. So we'll show a demonstration of that as well. So first I'll sort of show you the sucking feature of this gun, where I'll shoot to the right or left of him, and then the explosion will sort of pull him in. So see how he slid in there? So that's kind of cool in the sense that if you just keep shooting in the same spot, as long as it's in the same vicinity, you'll get more and more accurate because he's getting pulled into that explosion. However, I'll show you sort of a quick 2-shot. So there's like a really quick 2-shot kill as long as you're using that sort of strategy of bouncing it off the ground. So if they're close to you, you want to sort of shoot straight down. If they're further away. The Heat Wave is another gun with 2 different firing modes. It has a 6-shot horizontal or a 6-shot vertical. I would almost always recommend shooting it in the vertical firing mode if you're fighting somebody. You can technically get a 2-shot kill with this when you're using the vertical firing mode. However, you have to hit all 6 of those bullets, and which can be pretty challenging to do in a lot of cases, and in my experience. It's kind of rare to actually get all of those to hit in 2 shots, so it's typically like a 3-shot kill, but it is possible to get a 2-shot kill by 2 vertical shots. The Disruptor, it's not the greatest gun in the world, however, it does have a 1-shot kill to the head if they have no shields. So it's going to take 6 regular just shots to get his shields gone, and then it's a single shot to the head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then headshot. So again, assuming you hit all your shots, it can be a pretty quick kill. 6 shots to the body, 1 shot to the head. The pistol is actually the same as the disruptor, so it's going to be 6 body shots and then a headshot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then headshot. The Needler actually has a pretty good time to kill if you are up close and you get all those needles to connect. So it takes 12 needles to get a kill. There's 26 in a clip, so you could technically get 2 kills if you had like perfect accuracy. Your accuracy doesn't have to be super perfect because it does have sort of that magnetism effect to it. However, to get those super fast TTKs, you really do need to be right on target with your shots. For the Pulse Carbine, so this is a gun that sort of has like a huge caveat with it in the sense that it does have like a crazy fast time to kill that you can get with it. However, getting that TTK is not very realistic and pretty rare in like an actual fight. Reason being simply just because of how the gun works. So if there's sort of any left or right movement that you have to track with this gun, there's no way that you're going to be hitting all of those bullets. And you really need them all to hit to get that past TTK. So if we get this guy, so like in that scenario, and I'm playing a bot, so that's, you know, not going to happen in game most of the time. But they really like need to either be staying like completely still or moving either straight back or straight forward right at you. Otherwise, this gun, it's not that great. The Sentinel Beam can have a pretty decent time to kill. It's just a matter of being able to like stay on your target the whole time. And it does kick up quite a bit, so trying to manage that while somebody's, you know, jumping all over the screen, it can be a bit hard to keep your cursor on the target. However, if you are able to do that, it does actually kill pretty quickly. Or if you're standing still, that helps too. But again, theoretically, it can kill pretty quick. The Mangler has potential for a really good time to kill if you hit your shots with it. So it's two body shots and then a headshot. This gun is really good for like close and medium range fights. Anything longer than that, and I think it becomes a little bit too hard to accurately hit shots with it. But again, in that close range area, if you hit that two body and then a head, you can kill people really quick with it. The Stalker Rifle is another weapon with the 2 body shot, 1 headshot combo. So kind of similar to the Mangler in that respect. However, this has the benefit of being sort of a long distance weapon as well. Okay, last is the Commando that we're going to cover for this category. A couple callouts. So it is a 1-shot kill to the head if they have no shields. Another interesting thing, this gun does have a little bit of recoil that you need to compensate for. However, it looks like if you zoom in, you get a little bit of an accuracy bonus. So if we look at the recoil pattern here, sort of goes all over the place as you shoot, and then zoomed in, it's a little bit tighter. So it appears, again, sort of a similar recoil pattern, or it gets spread out. So it looks like you could get a little bit of an accuracy bonus when you have zoomed in. But you still have quite a bit of recoil that you need to compensate for. So it's going to be 7 shots to break shields, and then 1 headshot with no shields to finish them. So that's 8 shots total. For this gun, because of that vertical recoil, you know, I kind of consider, you know, starting your aim around like the chest area, and you'll still want to compensate for that recoil, but it'll sort of, as the gun lifts, you'll sort of be in that head region. Start at the chest and then finish at the head. Okay, so now we're going to switch to talking about doing weapon combos, and really the general format of this is using an energy weapon to deplete the player's shield, and then switching to, I don't know what to call these, like a bullet-based weapon or a projectile-based weapon. Basically a weapon that has the potential to do a 1-shot kill when it's a headshot when there's no shields. So, I mean, that's what we sort of already covered, like a pistol, the Commando, battle rifle, etc. So generally speaking, energy weapons are really good to use to deplete the player's shield, but after that you kind of want to switch to something else. So to sort of demonstrate that, I guess, here real quick. Sort of the classic example is the plasma pistol. So a charged plasma pistol shot will immediately remove their shields, but after that, the thing is complete garbage. So I don't know how many shots that was, like 8. But so ideally, you want to switch to like even like a sidearm pistol and then do a one-shot headshot. Because even I think it's 3 headshots with the plasma pistol. So that's sort of the general template. Okay, so continuing with sort of a real-world example of this now. Again, the plasma pistol is sort of the classic combo example. If you hold down the fire button, it'll charge up a plasma burst. You can hold this for as long as you want. However, keep in mind, if you notice the energy or the ammo is depleting while I hold it. So charge it up, hit a shot, and then headshot right away after switching weapons. You get a super fast kill. This is compatible with, again, basically any weapon that has a one-shot headshot when there's no shields. So I'll just like quickly do a couple other examples with other weapons. All right, so here's another example with the commando. So boom, boom. All right, here's the battle rifle. All right, and one more. Here is the stalker rifle. With the assault rifle, you can also use it in a combo. It takes 2 shots to the head after the shields are gone. So basically, again, same concept, just it's 2 shots to the head. Not quite as fast, but again, something definitely that you can use. Okay, moving to the pulse carbine. So this is sort of a similar strategy, however, not quite as easy to pull off. So there it depends what weapon you're using. So there I need 2 headshots with the pistol. So it's 1 burst with the pulse carbine and then 2 shots with the pistol. So maybe do another one here. So yeah, it's not quite as clean as the plasma pistol. But depending on what weapon you're using in combination with the pulse carbine, it's a 1-shot headshot. So for example, I have the stalker rifle here. So with this, it'd be 1 burst from the pulse carbine and then 1 headshot with the stalker rifle. So like that. The commando is also just a 1 headshot after the pulse carbine burst. So we can do that. And then also the BR. So you're going to want to do 1 burst with the pulse rifle and then 1 burst with the BR to the head. All right, and then finally the Ravager. So this, I hate this gun. However, it does have one use that is actually really good, in my opinion, and that is to do a combo with the charged shot version of this. So if you pre-charge and then do that, you can actually get a super quick kill with it. So again, other than that, I hate that gun, but you can use it really effectively in a combo. So that's sort of a general breakdown of how to do combos. Again, it's that pretty basic template of using an energy weapon to deplete the shields and then switching to a gun that has that 1 headshot potential. Again, the plasma pistol is really the main one that you want to use for this. You can use the pulse carbine, as we sort of showed, but it's not going to be nearly as consistent in trying to get that shield break on 1 burst. It can be difficult. So more often than not, if you're going to be doing weapon combos, I would stick with the plasma pistol and then just make sure your secondary weapon is a weapon that does have that 1 headshot kill potential. Okay, so final sort of section of all of this is talking about doing a weapon plus melee combo. So really, I'm just going to try and go through weapons and figure out what is the least amount of bullets needed before you can do a melee. Basically, the quickest possible way to do this weapon plus melee to kill them. So starting off, for example, with the assault rifle, you can get by with 7 bullets and then a melee. So if you can keep an eye on my ammo there, I have 36 bullets. So that's 7. So I went from 36 to 29, so that's 7 bullets and then a melee will kill them. Next is the BR. So that's 2. You need 2 bursts, and then you can melee. 1, 2, and then dead. For the bulldog, you can do 1 shot and then melee. So for a pretty quick kill if you're up close. The disruptor is only 3 shots, which is actually really good. I was kind of surprised by that. However, not quite as good as the Mangler, which is pretty awesome. 1 shot and then a melee will kill. So that's sort of one of the go-tos for a quick kill with melee and weapon combination. The pistol is 4 shots for the melee combo. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do 1 plasma burst,
Cinder shot available.
and then a melee if I get a boom. As an alternative, it's 4 just regular plasma shots rather than a charge. So you can do that too. Pulse carbine, so that's 1 burst and then melee as well. The sniper rifle is going to be 1 shot and then melee. The shock rifle, I kind of assumed that this would be a 1 body shot then melee, but you actually need 2. So I don't know. I'd kind of probably steer away from trying to do that. So
Cinder shot inbound.
same thing with the stock rifle, so that's going to be 2 shots and then a melee.
Cinder shot available.
All right, and then finally the commando. So that's going to be just like the pistol. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, that guy went flying. So that's, yeah, 4 shots and then melee.
We're flying now.
And then, just sort of FYI, you can sort of flip the situation and do a melee first and then a headshot. If you do have a weapon with a 1 headshot potential, you can sort of do the melee first and then do a headshot for a quick kill as well. All right, that should do it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it was helpful for you. Just sort of a rundown of all of the quick ways to kill, I guess, in this game. If I missed anything or you have other ideas, etc., feel free to let me know in the comments. I would appreciate that. And yeah, again, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And we will catch you on the next one. Bye.